As I'm trying to muster the courage to open my chart and read the responses from my providers, I thought I would share a little on my journeys with each. I did not have a primary care provider when I started this journey in January, and warning, if you do not have a primary care provider, please go get one immediately. I feel like it has been a huge hindrance in my journey, not having someone that I have a relationship to manage my care. I tried for the first time to establish care on January 19th after 2 ER visits. I was told that it was a hospital follow-up and I would have to schedule another appointment to establish care, which I did for February 2nd. I had multiple appointments with this practice, didn't feel like I was getting anywhere ultimately, although I was hopeful at first. At the end of June, I tried to switch primary care providers. I had one appointment, and then that provider told me I needed to find a doctor, a new doctor, to manage my case. It was too difficult. And I did find that provider in July. I was extremely excited. I thought she was being extremely proactive, but we seemed to hit a roadblock. And no one knows where to go from here. As far as my gastro, I did not see a gastro in office for quite some time. All of my procedures were done in the hospital. I originally saw a gastro on January 9th, and he did my EUS. During my hospital visit on January 23rd, another surgeon performed the ERCP and stent placement. After my complication and 5 days in the hospital, I did not see him at all. In fact, I didn't see him again until I had to have the stents removed on February 7th because one was occluded and one had migrated. I continued to struggle getting help with gastro, had a few second opinions turned away saying my doctor needed to take accountability for my care. I finally got an office visit on April 7th. But it didn't seem as if he was listening or addressing my concerns. Continued to try to get a second opinion and continued to struggle to do so. Finally saw a gastro in September that was a liver specialist because on one of my imaging they had also found some incidental liver lesions. Fortunately, she said, doesn't look like there's any immediate concerns there, and referred me to a pancreatic specialist, which I just saw for the first time on September 25th. Unfortunately, he's joining the party quite late, and I hate that I feel like I'm taking my frustrations out on newer members of the team. But it's difficult when the journey for me has been so long and trying. I've also had pain management involved in my care since February, hematology, rheumatology, and general surgery. We can get into more details about each.